Good morning, it's the TMI Queen. I'm in my kitchen right now. I just got my shipped order for today. I went through a couple recipe books, and even though I didn't go and figure out the points for these items, I just wanted to try some different stuff because I am kind of in a recipe rut. But I just kind of want to enjoy my food without having to get crazy about points and calories, because I've been keeping well within my calories because I've been, really focusing on my portion sizes and whatnot, and with my intermittent fasting, haven't had to be quite so diligent about all of that. So, but like I said, I just really wanted to try some new and different stuff because I'm bored. And this will give me a way to do something new and creative. So I want to show you some of the things that I got. All right. First of all, got a thin crust pizza for when the grandkids come over. I ate the last pizza that I got for last weekend, even though the grandkids didn't come over, because I didn't feel good and I didn't feel like doing much cooking. So that was just easy to pop it in the oven. All right, so I got some flour because I'm going to be doing a panko coated pork loin with butter braised mushrooms. So I wanted to get this pork fillet, and there's the flour. I've got some eggs still in the fridge, but one of the other things that I got, or one of the other recipes that I was going to do, is Texas breakfast tacos. And I can eat breakfast tacos any time of the day, so I decided to do that. So that's where the bacon and the eggs came from. This is going to be for doing the mushrooms in. The Monterey Jack cheese is going to go, I believe, with the breakfast tacos. They had like a homemade salsa in the ingredients, but I decided to just go with my Jack's Garden Fresh salsa because I just love this salsa to death. So I'm like, why waste the time to make a salsa when you've got one you like right here, and it's way easier. I like simplifying any recipe. The other thing was making homemade tortillas. As much as I would like to do that, I don't have that kind of ambition. So it talked about a chewy tortilla, and so I thought if I get the carb counter, it is a little chewier anyways, so, and maybe possibly better for me. So that's what I got there. I believe this mustard is for the pork loin. And then we've got onions, which is going to be for for both of the items that I'm making. Got some mushrooms for the mushroom thing that I'm making. Shallot. I have never bought a shallot a day in my life, I realized. So I ordered a shallot to go with one of these. And white cooking wine. I've never used cooking wine before, but it's time that I start to expand my horizons just a teeny tiny bit. Got some grated Parmesan cheese, which will not only be good for the thing that I'm making, but also will be good for if I make like spaghetti or something like that for the grandkids. We can just sprinkle that on top, or we can even use it to sprinkle on our pizza. Then I have been on a spice kick lately, and a lot of these are going with the thing that I'm going to be making, and I knew I didn't have any. So we've got a whole bunch of different herbs and spices. Got some pre-minced garlic because I'm lazy and I don't feel like mincing it myself. Cayenne pepper, rosemary. They didn't have the crushed, but you can just put one of those in one of those blenders and crush it up and it'll be fine. Diced jalapenos. So yeah. And then of course I got my Mrs. Meyer's hand soap. I am loving that foaming hand soap. It smells so stinking good. And it's one of the few that doesn't break my hands out. Yes, I got more Oreo cookies. Yes, I ate Oreo cookies all last week, even though the grandkids weren't here. It's a sickness. So anyhow, that's my haul. I realized I never did buy more tortilla chips, and I was going to make nachos at some point too, but I guess I won't be doing that now unless I order some from Amazon. I may, who knows. But yeah, so I wanted to definitely try some new recipes and just do something different because I've been doing the same thing week after week after week, and I'm bored. I'm just bored. Hopefully I can make something really tasty and new and different and not too labor intensive. I looked for a way to dumb down the recipes a little bit because it was super complicated, and I'm like, you don't need to do that, you don't need to do that. And that's the benefit of having previously worked in a kitchen. I kind of can figure out ways to make things a little simpler. So anyhow, I hope you guys have a wonderful week and a wonderful win, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.